Question. A bat and ball together costs $1.10. The bat costs $1 more than the ball. How much does the ball cost? Keep that question in the back of your mind. We'll get right back to it. The heart has its reasons, which reason knows not. Blaise Pascal. I want to tell you about System 1 and System 2 of the brain. This is something that can help you tremendously in your decision making. We have two systems essentially in our brain. System 1 and System 2. System 1 is the automatic fast brain. System 2 is the slower, more deliberate, logical brain that does more calculated things. System 1, which is the faster one, it works on the basis of doing things that are automatic, emotional. For example, if you put your hand on the stove, that instinct that pulls your hand right away to protect you is System 1. Similarly, when you're solving a math problem or thinking really deliberately and thoughtfully about something, you're using System 2 of your brain. Now, let's come back to that original question that I asked you. A bat and ball together costs $1.10. The bat costs $1 more than the ball. How much does the ball cost? What's the answer? Is it 10 cents? Okay, so if the ball costs 10 cents and the bat costs $1 more than that, that means that the bat costs $1.10 plus the 10 cents of the ball. If you add those two together, you end up with $1.20. So that can't be the answer. The answer is actually 5 cents. So the ball costs 5 cents, $1 more than that. That means the bat costs $1.05. Add them together, you have $1.10. You could have set this up as an algebra problem and solved it that way as well. But what happened here? According to psychologists, what's going on here is typically problems like this, your System 2 would solve. Your rational, logical, deliberate mind would solve these problems. However, what ends up happening in this particular problem, what ends up happening is that your System 1, your fast, animalistic brain, if you will, gets triggered because it gets tricked into thinking it can solve this problem. When in reality, it's not suited for it. We have minds that tend towards laziness. I say this because when you're making decisions, you want to be using System 2, the logical, rational part of your brain, and not System 1. System 1 has its very important purpose. For example, saving you in life and death situations, the flight or fight reaction, that's System 1. But it's also where emotions such as anger come from. So you want to control those. At the same time, System 2 is the more deliberate, logical part of the brain, and that is what you want to use in order to make the best decisions possible for you, your team, your family, and all those around you. Try to use System 2 more often than not. You'll be glad that you did. Go out there, make the world a better place. All the best to you.